Okay, we'll now call the meeting to order. We'll now call regular meeting of February 18th at 12 o'clock noon to order. Please ask Board Member Chrissy Pratt to do the pledge.
Please stand if you're able and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Thank you. It's now time for the public comment. As I call your name, you will have 3 minutes to make your comment. When you see the yellow light come on, that means you have 15 seconds, so you need to start wrapping up your comment. Start off by stating your name and your address, and that time will not count against you. Please refrain from identifying students or staff by name and their information to protect the safety as far as our state and federal confidentiality laws. And we'll start off with Ms. Wanda Egerton, followed by Coley Hooker. Thank you.
My name is Wanda Edgerton, 2907 Woodhill Lane. I'm here in accordance with naming of the new Visual and Performing Arts School. In accordance with Guilford County School Code 9300R, renaming of facilities, it is proposed that the new school now under construction replace Hampton Elementary and Peeler Elementary School be named Peeler and Hampton School for the Visual and Performing Arts in memory of Reverend Silas Peeler and Dr. William Hamilton, according to the following criteria established by the Board of Education. The proposal was first introduced by the former Guilford County School Superintendent Sharon Coteras. Both Hampton and Peeler schools were severely damaged by the tornado of 2018 and eventually closed. For this reason, we ask that the new school be named in memory of these two outstanding civic and educational leaders in order that their legacy might be preserved in the African American community and to retain the rich history and legacy of these two schools. I'm giving some information about Reverend Silas Peeler. He was 84 years old. He retired a Methodist minister. He was president of Bennett College from 1905 to 1913. He served as a trustee of the institution for 15 years. He was a native of Cleveland County. He began his 50-year ministry in Georgia. He returned to North Carolina. He was a minister at St. Matthew's. He served there. He also was in the conference and retired in 1942. He was educated at Bennett, and he also went to Clark University. He was a leader who focused on Black solidarity, education, entrepreneurship, and he believed in self-help. He supported missionary work in Africa while encouraging students to take pride in their African roots. Dr. William Hamilton, he was an American physician and politician. He became the first African-American elected to the Greensboro, North Carolina City Council. He was reelected in 1953. He attended Meharry. He was elected to a formerly all-white city council in a Jim Crow state. He was a quiet and studious leader. In 1951, he became a Black doctor in Jersey. He was a Reverend Peeler and Dr. Hampton were trailblazers in Greensboro. Both men left lasting impressions that should be a legacy to the Greensboro community. They were great believers in the value of artistic development, which the new school will emphasize. In a few years, Hampton and Reverend Peeler will be a fading memory. For this reason, we should name the proposed school in memory of these two outstanding citizens so that their legacy might not be forgotten. Let's also retain the history and legacy of these two outstanding schools.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coley Hooker here, followed by Alberta McGirt, Albertina McGirt.
Good afternoon. My name is Albertina McGirt, member and historian for St. Matthew's United Methodist Church, located at 600 East Florida Street, Greensboro, zip code 27406. It is a privilege to speak on behalf of two outstanding Christian men who positively impacted our city and beyond. Impact to us as a verb is to have a strong effect on someone or something that have in the community. St. Matthew's members that lived as though they had something in Greensboro greater than themselves are Silas Abraham Peeler and William Milford Hampton. Both men earned doctorate degrees. Peeler, a minister, district superintendent, college president, and Hampton, a medical doctor, city councilman, and a Greensboro school board member, as you are, during the Jim Crow era. Family men of faith with good names and reputations used their influence for good and made life better for us then and now. Their leadership touched thousands by instituting cultural art programs that inspired young people to dream, explore, and achieve in the cultural deserts of Warnersville and East Greensboro. Their artistic programs enlighten and entertain people of color when punitive consequences impacted them personally. Regardless, people-focused initiatives were moved forward, not for wealth or fame, as described in Proverbs 22:1. Rather, they did it for the right and righteous reasons. Reverend Dr. Silas Abraham Peeler, the 18th appointed minister at St. Matthew's, sermons and ministry programs transformed thousands spiritually. He opened Bennett College doors to new concepts, ideas, music, and other artistic expressions that were denied people of color for 3 centuries, overdue, but had a long-lasting effect and impact. When Peeler passed the baton to Dr. William Milford Hampton, who practiced at L. Richardson Hospital for 20-plus years, sometimes compensated with a ham or some vegetables, and became the first Greensboro Negro City Councilman in 1951, re-elected in 1953, then served on the school board from 1955 to 60. Factually speaking, over 18,000 students passed through Hampton Elementary, named from him, from 1964 to 2018. And aforementioned examples mentioned had significant community impact. I end with the Hampton student story. Barbara Weathers explored the world of music at Hampton under teacher Esther Carter Bowie and the principalship of Julius Fulmore, who helped provide a structure to showcase her talents. Later, Weathers became lead singer and recording artist for Atlantic Star, an internationally known R&B band.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Next, we have Ms. Emma Harrison, followed by Candace James.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair in her absence, Madam Superintendent, and the members of the Guilford County School Board. I'm Dr. Elma Harrison, President of the High Point NAACP, and my purpose here today is to amplify the need for the focus on Black history and ensure that our children understand their legacy understand their greatness, and has been shown by inventions and contributions of their ancestors to the building of this great country. Many would have us remove Black history from our history books and place it in the archives of historical reference. But today, this month, and every day of the year, we continue to press forward to building an understanding and a respect for Black achievements in the building of this country. Black history is more than slavery. It is about Black inventions who, if it were not for those individuals, much of what we use today would not be possible. From the stoplight to the watch you're wearing on your arm, from cell phone technology to GPS systems to alarm systems in our homes, the list goes on and on. And because of these great accomplishments, Black inventors are responsible for making life more convenient for all of us. These accomplishments should be acknowledged and applauded. Exposure to this information garners levels of respect for Black people in general and ignites the inquisitive nature in our children and their need to know, to understand that they are heirs to greatness and they have the capability to invent and to create in the same way their ancestor did. Our mission is to advocate for equitable educational policies and practices for our children, policies that ensure that our children, regardless of background, have access to the resources and opportunities and support needed to thrive. It is equity in education, and it means not only means access, it means internal policies that address disparities and uplift. We advocate for culturally responsive and inclusive curriculum that empowers students to see themselves in what they learn. We advocate for community industry partnerships, learning that goes beyond the classroom so that we can equip students for real-world opportunities. We advocate for eliminating systemic barriers to access to address disparities and dismantle the inequities that hold students back. Educational equity means supporting not just academic growth, but also mental, social, emotional development and well-being. We urge the Guilford County Board of Education to back our Black history initiatives. We urge the county to consider the points of advocacy and as they develop the policy that affects all children. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good afternoon to the members of our Guilford County School Board. My name is Candace James, and I am the Health Committee Chair of the High Point NAACP. I appreciate the opportunity to share some Black history sentiments. Black history is American history. It's a celebration of contributions and legacy. It is woven into the very fabric of this nation. It is embedded into its progress and etched into every field of innovation, of culture, and economic growth. A single book nor a single month of recognition cannot fully capture our story. One celebration alone cannot honor our struggles or our triumphs, acknowledge our hardships, or showcase the brilliance that has shaped our world. We seek to tell the full story, not just today, not just this month, but every day. We celebrate the resilience, the contributions of Black Americans, past, present, and future. From the very foundation of America's economy and innovation, Black visionaries have been at the forefront of change. Madam C.J. Walker became the very first self-made female millionaire here in the United States, building a hair care empire and paving the way for Black entrepreneurship. Benjamin Banneker, a mathematician, an astronomer, an inventor, helped shape America's history. Dr. Arlene Simon, a biological engineer, she developed and patented blood tests that detects when cancer patients reject bone marrow transplants. Robert F. Smith, a billionaire investor, is shaping the future of private equity and financial literacy in Black communities even today. It all starts with education. Education has always been a battleground of hope in Black history. Frederick Douglass once said, "Once you learn to read, you'll forever be free." From a time when teaching an enslaved person to read was a crime, to the rise of historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, education has been a tool for liberation, progress, and of excellence. Despite barriers, Black scholars have led in research and innovation. Education must be a right, not a privilege. We must fight for school funding, expand access to higher education, and ensure history curricula reflects Black communities. We are not just contributors to history, we are history. For more information and resources, visit NAACPHighPoint.org. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll have Shanaf Sharif, followed by Brendan Younger.
Members of the Guilford County School Board, good afternoon. My name is Sanaa Sharif, High Point NAACP, and in keeping with Black History Month, we amplify the February 11th high school sit-in, which took place a week after the A&T student sit-in on February 1st, 1960. Whereas on February 11th, 1960, 26 high school students marched to downtown High Point content on being heard. Whereas discipline was inspiring, silence was deafening, resolve was effective. Whereas embracing and demonstrating the philosophy of peaceful civil disobedience brought a microscopic focus to the apartheid system of public accommodations in High Point, North Carolina, and throughout the South. Whereas braving jeers, stares, and the threat of violence, the students were successful in fueling the fire that had been ignited on February 1st, 1960, in Greensboro, North Carolina. Whereas the High Point National Association of the Advancement of Colored People is committed to preserving the memory of the 65th anniversary of February 11th. Whereas we celebrate this momentous act of bravery, of hope, courage, and unity. Now, therefore, we, the High Point NAACP, Unit Number 5405B, do hereby commemorate the 65th anniversary of February 11th, 1960, and its historical importance to our city, state, and country. Thank you.
Thank you. Brendan Younger.
Thank you. My name is Brendan Younger. I live at 303 South Mendenhall Street. On January 5th of this year, we got 0.2 inches of snow here in the Triad. And then on January 6th and 7th, every school in the county was closed. Now, I grew up in Wisconsin, and I can tell you from firsthand experience that you can drive on 0.2 inches of snow. You don't need salt on the roads. You really don't need plows. It would go without notice in a place like that. So it's very, very difficult for me to hear us say that we somehow can't hold school for 2 days when I so clearly see other people do it and do it every single day without comment. Now, when I emailed Whitney Oakley and my local district representative, Deborah Napper, about this, they both replied, and I thank you both for that. That was very nice. But they both replied with links to very long-winded technocratic explanations of how you all make that decision. And I'm sure we're all adults here, and when people contact you about school closings, I don't think they're really asking for the technocratic, bureaucratic process. What they're really saying is, I disagree with that. And as a voter, as a parent of 3 kids in the school system, I would like you to listen to me. And I think, and I say this politely but firmly, I think you may have gone a little too far towards not responding to the needs and the desires of this community. As was pointed out in one of those videos, closing schools affects 100,000 people or more. 60,000 students, tens of thousands of teachers and administrators, and then untold numbers of parents and caretakers. So if you take anything away, I would just politely say that I don't think you're giving, due credence to how much of a disruption that is. Now, lately, there have been several news articles about this, about people expressing their frustrations as well. So I'm sure I'm not alone in this. And I just want to please ask us to really consider if there's anything that we can do. Can we run, snow routes for buses? Other places do this. Could we even have a couple of plows for the few, remaining roads out in the county that just never get plowed? Well, I mean, the school district probably could do that for not a terrible lot of money. And finally, I'm not really sure that we have to close every school in the school district when it does snow. Ms. Napper replied to me saying that this was state law, that we had to do this. I'm not really sure that's true. I think that might be an overbroad reading of the existing law. We've had schools closed for HVAC issues and electrical issues and everything like that, but other schools don't close in at the same time. And I don't see why weather should be any different. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Younger. Dr. Wells, would see you in the back. Okay, this concludes the portion of the public comment period. So now I need approval of the agenda.
Move the item.
Second.
Okay, we'll start a vote with Ms. Irby.
Yes.
Coates?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Napper?
Yes.
Jenkins, yes. The vote passes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, that's right. 7-0. Okay. We're now preparing for a closed session. I will call on Board Member Irby.
I move to go into closed session to preserve the attorney-client privilege, to discuss personnel matters protected by state law, and to give advice and instruction to our staff and attorneys with regard to the price to be paid for the purchase of real property.
Second.
Okay, Ms. Irby?
Yes.
Coates? Yes. Strauss?
Yes.
Wilburn?
Yes.
Pratt?
Yes.
Smalls?
Yes.
Napper?
She can't go into.
Jenkins, yes. Okay, we're now in closed session. Can I turn to Board Member Irby?
Yes, I move to authorize our staff and attorneys to finalize the acquisition of real estate for the construction of the Catherine G. Johnson Pre-K through 8 school site on 2 adjoining parcels for a total of 4.67 acres along South Bunker Hill Road in southwest Guilford County for a total estimated acquisition price of $300,000. Such property more particularly described in the agreements attached to the minutes of this meeting, subject expressly to the approval of the price to be paid for the property by the Guilford County Board of Commissioners as acquired by NCGS 115C-426F.
Second.
Can I second? Okay. Ms. Irby?
Yes.
Coates?
Yes.
Smalls,
Yes.
Pratt,
Yes.
Wellborn,
Yes.
Strouse,
Yes.
Napper. Jenkins, yes. Vote 6-0. Thank you. Now we have our consent agenda.
I think I have to recuse myself from this one because I was not present for closed session. If I can vote, I vote yes.
Okay. You can vote. So that changed to 7-0. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I know, I always forget to count myself. Thank you. Okay, we're now at consent agenda. Superintendent.
Good afternoon, Madam Vice Chair and members of the board. Today's consent agenda includes the following items: approval of January 2025 meeting minutes, personnel action report and addendum to the personnel action report, 24-25 budget amendments transfers report, class size waiver request, contractual agreement with Barr Construction Company Incorporated for the security vestibule installation project, adoption of new Guilford-Forsyth County line, City of Greensboro acquisition of temporary construction easement affecting the Eastern Middle High School campus, Century Care acquisition of temporary construction easement and permanent utility easement affecting the Colfax Elementary School campus, contractual agreement with QRC Incorporated for HVAC filter replacement, restart applications, and the 2025-2026 state legislative priorities. That concludes today's consent agenda for your consideration.
Madam Chair, could I ask for item F to be pulled? Move
Okay.
the consent agenda.
Okay,
Second.
Minus my, item F.
I would like to get a motion for items A through E and G through K.
Motion made.
Second.
Irby,
Yes.
Coates,
Yes.
Strouse,
Yes.
Wilburn,
Yes.
Pratt,
Yes.
Smalls,
Yes.
Napper,
Yes.
Jenkins, yes. 8-0. Okay, F,
I just like a public explanation as to what we're doing, if you don't mind.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. So both the counties of Guilford and Forsyth have agreed to change the shape of the county. During that, we gained some portion, I say we, Guilford County has gained some portion of Forsyth County, and they've gained some of Guilford County. If there are students that live in either one of those areas that were incorporated into Guilford County or annexed into Forsyth, then both boards of education of Winston-Salem Forsyth as well as Guilford County schools are agreeing to give those students an option to continue on where they are currently located or to move into that new school district. The boundary that's associated with it is it basically, if the boundary was to the county line before and then extended into Forsyth, we just extended that existing boundary into Forsyth to pick up any of those residential homes that would now make up a part of our existing attendance zone boundary.
And isn't it 3 parcels?
It is, yeah, 3 parcels in this case, with no students, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Ms.
So
Wilburn.
at some point, you'll show us a map as to what that looks like.
Yeah, and we asked for that map, but they haven't platted it yet. And as soon as we get that, we have no problem with sharing that.
Is that to our advantage, disadvantage, doesn't make a difference?
If a bunch of kids move in, it'd be great. Right now, it doesn't make a big difference.
Board members, you'll remember the last time we did this, it was the Alamance County line. It wasn't very long ago. You know, every once in a while, they come through with a new system that moves the line a little bit, and that's what sparks all of these.
Thank you. Move item F.
Okay, Ms. Wilburn.
Second.
are the areas that are being impacted on, is there new development going in either side of that situation?
I will have to get back to you on that.
Yeah, so, and do we know how many kids are impacted by it?
So 0 this for right now, but to your point, if somebody comes there and builds something, maybe in the future we'll have additional students.
Okay, now we need to vote on item F. Smalls,
Yes.
Pratt,
Yes.
Wellborn,
Yes.
Strouse,
Yes.
Goat,
Yes.
Irby,
Yes.
Napper,
Yes.
Jenkins, yes. Vote 8-0. Thank you. Now, we have completed our business meeting that was canceled last week. We will now end the televised portion of this meeting and move to business originally scheduled for today.
Thank you.